So right now, what's most important to talk about in mathematics specifically, if I want to talk about, is what not to skip. If you are aspiring, if you are thinking that no, I want 99 or above percentile, then make sure that you have completed these topics from each chapter. Hello aspirants, how are you all? This is Ayush here again with an important video for you all. I know the exam day is near, the D-Day is near, the very important day for 2025 JEE aspirants is here. Be it first or second attempt, whatever you are aspiring for, both are very near now. First attempt is starting from 22nd of Jan only. So right now, what's most important to talk about in mathematics specifically, if I want to talk about, is what not to skip. I know there is a huge syllabus in maths. If you talk especially about maths as compared to other subjects, I believe math is more calculative, more elaborated, more difficult. Yeah, right. And the syllabus also is huge in maths. There are so many things, so many formulas, so many concepts. We cannot afford to miss anything, in fact. Right, if you want to achieve 99 percentile, if you want to go even into a top NIT or even into top IIT, with JEE mains we can go to a good NIT also, but with JEE advanced, if we clear, we'll go into a good IIT. But here, to score 99%, if you are aspiring, if you are thinking that no, I want 99 or above percentile, then some things you have to take care of. You cannot always revise the entire syllabus at this point of time. If you are going through revision, if you have done the revision, then also this video is going to be very, very important for you. So listen to this video till the end, where I'm just about to tell you that what not to miss. If you are giving your JEE mains or aspiring for your JEE mains in the first attempt itself, then make sure that you have completed these topics from each chapter. In each chapter also, what not to miss. In your revision, you can put checkpoints. If you are aspiring for second attempt, then also this video is going to be important for you, because then you have time. Most of the students, I believe, that are going to aspire that they are going to clear mains in the first attempt itself. For them, this video is going to be very important. You can put a checklist that what all have you covered, are you missing something, or while revising, what shall I go through in each and every topic if I am aiming for 99 percentile. I know math, in the huge syllabus, there are some checkpoints you can mark. So what not to skip in each chapter for 99 percentile. Let's talk chapter by chapter. Okay. So in first of all comes binomial theorem, very important chapter guys, very high weightage, somewhere around 21 to 27 questions are asked generally every year in all sets, including from binomial theorem itself. In binomial theorem, while revising, make sure that you revise these things, especially how to find out the general term. Very important thing, basic thing but important. Term which is independent of x, which term does not involve x. Finding this is going to be an important, very favorite question of JEE mains nowadays. This has become. Then integer term, which term is integral term, right? That type of question also you should practice. Remainder problems, especially some expression to the power something or some number to the power something, what will be the remainder if you divide it by this? These type of problems, taking what should I take out common? If I am dividing by 5, then multiples of 5 will go all in one side and I can cancel them out, or general ways, basically how to solve them fast. Because these type of questions which are remainder based problems, students tend to spend a lot of time in them, which is not required. Try to find out, try to study the correct way of these type of problems, which is also taught in the binomial theorem chapter on this channel itself. You can go through that if you want. Then problems on binomial coefficient. This is according to the syllabus, this is not there, problems based on binomial coefficients, but still these problems are involved in many questions of binomial theorem, this chapter, right? Many questions of this chapter. Then series result, NCR, N plus 1 CR plus 1, summation of series, summation of NCR, summation of N plus 1 CR plus 1, these type of summations, important series results you should remember, because on the basis of that, many questions are being asked in JEE mains nowadays. So these are the things you should take care that have I completed all of this? If not, then once I'll go through all the types of problems from these particular topics in binomial theorem. Moving on to next comes sequence and series. A lot of it has been deleted in sequence and series from JEE main syllabus, but still the important things are already there. AP you should know very well how to find the n terms, sum of terms, or the general problems of AP. AGP you should know, GP and AGP obviously. Telescopic series, very favorite of JEE mains. AM-GM relation is being used in calculus also, so this is something you should be very well practiced with. Then very good problems, very good amount of problems are asked from common terms of two APs. And sequence and series is a very high weighted chapter. If we talk about 24, 36 or around 38 questions were asked in 2024 itself. So this topic should be mastered, and very less syllabus you have to do. You have to only do these type of problems. We are not going on the big series, VN method and all. Although telescopic series is there, but you can master it in very less time. So make sure you are completing these things at least. Moving on to the next, we have matrices and determinants. Again a very high weighted chapter, but in this chapter also you have some important things to cover very carefully. First thing is properties of adjoint. Be very thorough with all the properties of adjoint, because adjoint based questions are being asked in a lot quantity nowadays. 23, 22 and 24 also you can see that the questions from matrices are based on the adjoint properties. Then system of equations. The method to solve matrices, system of equations in matrices has been taught on the channel itself. You can go through that. This is something which is important and questions can be asked from here. Pattern based questions in matrices. Power to something, matrices to the power something, or observe the pattern of the matrix and then find out what will be the power, this power of this particular matrix. Those type of problems are very important, very favorite in JEE mains. And then characteristic equation. Characteristic equation, the reason why this has been included, because many questions with the help of characteristic equation you'll be able to solve much faster as compared to the normal methods. So this is why characteristic equation also revise and learn how to solve the questions using characteristic equation. Now if we talk about functions, functions again is a high weighted chapter. Sets, relations and functions combinedly is high weightage. So here relations, in relations if I talk about, in relations you should know how to find equivalence relation. What for equivalence relation, what all should I take care of, whether the my relation should be transverse, transitional, my relation should be symmetric, my relation should be reflexive. These things, how to find reflexive, how to find transitive, or how to find your symmetric relation and prove that it is equivalence. Those type of things in relation is important. Sets, general knowledge, you should have general type of problems you should be able to solve the questions of sets and relation. But if we talk about functions, here main thing is domain and range, finding out domain and range, and the graphs, basic graphs of all the types of functions and their transformations are very important. Mod, greatest integer, fractional part, all these are basic type of function which you should be very thorough with, because many problems can be solved very easily with the knowledge of right graphs. Even in calculus you need to have the knowledge of graphs of functions very well. Transformation of graphs, as I told you, what happens when you apply mod to the graph, it comes to the positive side. All these things you should be very good with. Functional equations, how to form functional equations, how their composition is done. This topic is very favorite nowadays in JEE mains, so be very thorough with this particular thing. Don't forget these things in functions. Now if we move on to the next, in definite integration, what all do you need? Next important chapter, definite integration, again is a very high weighted chapter. Many questions are asked, very easy property based questions are asked nowadays in definite integration. So be very thorough with definite integration. In this also, properties of definite integration are going to be the most important thing. With that, for example, if you have a to b and f of x is given to you, simple question, some function will be given to you and some power 1/3 or 1/4 will be there on the function. After that, here what you should apply, here you should apply a plus b minus x, f of a plus b minus x from a to b. This simple thing will be applied in the question, but if you don't know the properties, you will be in trouble. Then you will be in trouble. And here also even odd, these type of things. Properties also involved, even or property or this type of property, these type of things you should be very very careful with. Even or comes in your indefinite integration also, but all the properties of definite integrals should be very very thorough, very very clear for you all. Then only this chapter can be mastered. This chapter is not difficult. If you are good with the properties, you can solve the questions based on this chapter in the exam, which is very very high weightage. Then Newton's Leibniz rules and limit of sum, these two things also are very favorite in JEE Mains nowadays, especially limit of sum, how to solve these type of questions. Differential equation have been a favorite topic of JEE Mains always, and very basic and easy questions will be asked, right? You should be very thorough with forming the differential equation. If it is linear differential equation, what will be my solution to linear differential equation, what will be my IF, how to write the equation using IF, all these things should be on your tips. If these are not on your tips, no, you'll take a lot of time in recollecting them and solving them. So revise these things. Exact form, many questions can be directly solved using the exact forms, directly solved using the exact forms of your differential equations, and this is very very important nowadays. Linear differential equation, obviously you should be very thorough with this part. This is one of the favorite. These two things from differential equation should be revised on spot. Now if we talk about limits, continuity and differentiability, easy topic, but many times students tend to skip this topic at the end. They forget to revise this. They take this topic as very lightly, but I would say that revise this very thoroughly before your exam. Here what all to revise, that I'm telling you: L'Hopital rule, solving the problems using L'Hopital rule, standard limits, all the standard limits, 1 by x and all, infinity by infinity, all the standard limit solutions you should remember how to solve them, how to find the answer in using these standard limits. Then series expansion of trigonometric and other functions also. All the series expansion should be on your tips, because there can be a direct question based on series expansion, and this has happened in 24. This has happened in 1 or 2 of the sets, that the direct question was there based on limits, based on series expansion. Now points. Now if we talk about continuity and differentiability, here the favorite part is points of non-differentiability. What are the on what points the function will be non-differentiable? This question, this category of question has been asked a lot of times in JEE Mains. Sometimes in continuity they'll give you that the function is continuous, but find the value of unknown if this function is continuous in this interval. Then these type of problems should be very very good. Practice these problems very well before going to the exam. Don't forget that, if you are aiming for 99 percentile. Now another high weightage chapter and very important chapter is vector and 3D. If we combine these two chapters, no, somewhere around 40 marks, 36 to 40 marks has been asked, or I think more, between 45 to 50 marks questions have been asked in 24 itself. Very important topic. Here also what all is important: scalar and vector triple products, both scalar triple product and vector triple product. You should be very very thorough how to find it. Then these type of problems, right, R cross A and R cross B, this type of equation you should be able to solve very clearly. You can check the lecture on this on this channel also for this type of equation, how to solve it. Take R's on one side and then solve this equation. That method should be very very clear with you. Intersection of lines, if we talk about 3D, foot of perpendicular, image and intersection of lines, direction ratios and direction cosines, using that how to find these things. And these are simple also, very much similar to your straight lines. The formulas are very much similar to your straight lines, so these are simple also. Here again the centers of the figures are going to be important, but we can keep that apart. Main things which you have to revise is intersection of lines, finding the foot of perpendicular of a point on a line, and now because planes are not there, so these things have become more important now. Image, shortest distance between two lines is very very important. Last year also you can check, questions are asked here. So revise this chapter according to these topics. When you are revising 3D, or if you have revised 3D, once again go through the questions of these particular concepts once again before going to the exam. Now if we talk about PNC and probability, without PNC there is no probability. If you are not very basic at PNC, then you will not be able to solve probability questions. So PNC revision is very very important. In PNC also I'll tell you a standard way of studying the PNC. permutations and combinations. First, learn how to learn the permutation of similar and dissimilar objects. Then selection of similar and dissimilar objects, permutation of similar and dissimilar objects. After that, distribution of similar and dissimilar objects. This should be your flow of revision. All these should be very, very clear in your heads. Here, if we talk about problems based on Bayes theorem is very commonly and frequently asked. Problems based on independent events, this is also one important thing. If we talk about probability, then conditional probability, A intersection B bar, or other type of conditional probabilities that you know. Permutation and combination of repeated objects, this is easy to do but should be very well revised. Then ranking of a word. Ranking of a word, also some tricks are there. If you can take those tricks with you, it will be easier for you to answer in the exam if this ranking of a word based question comes on your exam, because this is very easy. In the PNC lecture on this session on this channel only, I have taught a simple trick of ranking of a word. You can go through that. Otherwise also ranking is going to be easy, but revise that very well. You cannot make a mistake in ranking based question. Gap method, very, very important. Many questions will be based on gap method, creating the gaps. One boy between two girls, or like that, these type of problems when you have to create the gap and solve the problem. Then distribution, Beggar's method, which we use in every book. This method is different, but generally on this channel I have taught Beggar's method, which is for distribution. Very, very important. Mark my word, one question can come. If they want to give a good question of PNC, they'll give it on distribution. So probability, conditional probability, don't forget, and PNC, remember all these things. Conditional probability has become the favorite topic nowadays, and PNC, without PNC you will not be able to attempt the probability question. So revise these things very well. Now if we talk about the coordinate geometry, which involves straight lines, circles, ellipse, hyperbola and parabola, here if we combine the weightage of entire coordinate geometry, no, the weightage, the marks which came in 2024, it was somewhere around 65 to 70 marks, 60 marks. If we combine all the sets, then 65 to 70 marks were asked only from coordinate geometry. Can you believe it? Very high weightage, very easy. Right now we are solving PYQs of all the coordinate geometry chapters in this channel only, so you can go through those sessions, and we are also taking concept lectures also on this channel, so you can go through all those concept lectures so that you are very, very thorough with the coordinate geometry. Here also most important or most high weightage is generally straight lines and circles. In straight lines and circles, if we talk about what to study, different forms of equation, all slope form, intercept form, parametric form, all the forms should be very clear, very, very clear. Centers of triangle, orthocenter, circumcenter, centroid, these are very important, very favorite of JEE Mains. When we solved the PYQs from 2002 to 2024 on this channel, we saw a lot many questions which are simply from different centers. Orthocenter especially is very, very favorite for them. So learn very well how to find these centers in different type of situations of a triangle, right? This can be a question in your paper very, very with a lot of surety. I can say this. Centers of triangle is going to be very important. The orthocenter and the circumcenter is divided by the centroid in 2:1. All these things should be very clear in your head. These type of properties about centers of triangle. Then relation between two circles. Relation between two circles, their intersection, orthogonality, radical axis, all these things should be on your tips. General relations between two circles, you should be very clear with what should I apply so that this question can be solved very easily. If two circles are given to me, when they are touching, when they are crossing, what happens? These things should be very, very clear. Family of circles is going to be used. I know this is not in your syllabus, this is not included in the syllabus, but family of circles, especially this family where a circle is a point of contact and the line is given to you. Point of contact of a circle and a line is given to you. In this case, what will be the family of circle? You have to write this point as a point circle plus lambda times the equation of this line. This particular category is used a lot in JEE Mains from family of circles. Even after not being there in the syllabus, we cannot trust NTA. Some things are actually there, but they'll be asked indirectly. So remember that. Tangency, slope form for all the conic. See here, if we talk about straight lines and circles now, straight lines and circles definitely will be on a more difficult side, but parabola, ellipse and hyperbola will be on easier side, because property based questions, especially ellipse and hyperbola, property based questions are being asked. What is the value of eccentricity for this ellipse? What is the equation of directrix? These type of questions are asked which can be solved in seconds, but students tend to skip these by the end. They don't revise these, so in the exam they won't remember, what was this here, how to write shifted origin. If simple questions on shifted origin will be asked, but students will make a mistake there because they didn't revise at the end time. So revise these things. Basic properties of conics, all the conics, basic properties. I'm not talking about the elaborated properties. Basic properties, directrix, eccentricity, latus rectum, all these things should be very clear. Shifted origin, if you're shifting the origin, what kind of equation of the conic will be formed. So apart from straight lines and circles, generally students are very good at straight lines and circles, but they tend to skip the revision of ellipse, parabola and hyperbola. Don't do that. Easy questions will be asked from ellipse, parabola and hyperbola, and nearly 17 to 18 marks of weightage will be there from this if we combine all the shifts. And this will be somewhere around, this is very high weightage. Straight lines and circles are very high weightage, but parabola, hyperbola and ellipse, very easy question will be asked, so don't skip that. Quickly you can revise these. And from the channel also, if you want to revise, you can just go on the fast forward mode and revise these basic things about all the three type of major conics, which are parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. Don't forget that. Normals and tangents equation you have to remember, even if it is not there in the syllabus. Using these equations you'll be able to solve your question in seconds rather than taking a lot of time. Although you can use applications of derivatives also in these cases, but still remembering the equations will always save your time. Okay, so conics and straight lines and circles are very, very important. Here also the specific things I'm telling you, these things don't forget. Make sure that you're revising these at least. So that was all from all the high weightage and all the chapters. Also I told you what to revise. Make sure that at least these are on your heads, these are very clear in your heads, and these are on your, the concepts and problems related to these concepts are on your fingertips. Then I'm sure that you can score 99 and more than that, 99.9 percentile I believe. You will be able to do that. Okay, don't get demotivated right now. Don't lose confidence, don't lose hope. Keep working. Very good line is written over here. Push yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. You only have to push yourself at this point of time. Don't expect motivation from anywhere. Push yourself on your own. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Keep saying to yourself, all the best. You're going to do very, very good. Thank you for listening to the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, because for second attempt and for 2026 also we are having a lot of plans to help you all in your preparations of JEE. Also like the video. Thank you.